3 Wrestlepalooza shakeups that could happen on WWE SmackDown. Hello, guys. Welcome to my channel. I am Elena. Have a nice day. For the latest news update, please subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. Wrestlepalooza already has a stacked match card, but the final SmackDown before the show could prompt the premium live event to take it up a notch. Let's take a look at a few last-minute additions and changes that could be made to Wrestlepalooza. Tiffany Stratton's title match. Finalized on SmackDown. There are rumors circulating that Tiffany Stratton, Nia Jax, and Jade Cargill were spotted on WWE merchandise for Wrestlepalooza. Stratton and Cargill already have tension with the latter, determined to win her first women's title this year. Last week on SmackDown, Nia Jax attacked the two stars. When Tiffany Stratton debuted on SmackDown, she soon befriended Jax, who was the then women's champion. Stratton won Money in the Bank in 2024 and would later cash in on her friend. The possibility of a triple threat being set up for Wrestlepalooza is prominent. A key aspect to bear in mind is Stratton's recent absence. The SmackDown star was to compete at NXT Homecoming, but was replaced with no update on the reason behind the decision. Sami Zayn defends the U.S. title at Wrestlepalooza. Solo Sikoa was furious about losing the United States Championship to Sami Zayn and expressed his revenge on the last edition of SmackDown. Meanwhile, Zayn defended the title against John Cena on his final appearance on the brand. It was a sign of gratitude towards the WWE legend for giving Sami Zayn the same open challenge opportunity when he debuted on the main roster. Bloodline ally and challenge him for a match at Wrestlepalooza. If the champion agrees, he could lay out a stipulation banning the MFTs from interfering at the premium live event. Randy Orton gets added to the undisputed WWE Championship match. Drew McIntyre got his wish after attacking Cody Rhodes on SmackDown last month. He will face the American Nightmare for the undisputed WWE Championship at Wrestlepalooza, but where does this leave Randy Orton? The Viper has been eyeing his 15th WWE World title reign for quite a long while and has not hidden the agenda. Ever since McIntyre returned in July, he's been trying to exploit Randy Orton's perspective on his alliance with Cody Drew. McIntyre defeated Randy Orton on SmackDown last week. This could prove to be the spark for Orton to claim his positioning to be in the run for the undisputed WWE title. Steve Maclin praises Joe Hendry for elevating TNA World Championship after WrestleMania moment. Exclusive. TNA wrestling star Steve Maclin spoke about Joe Hendry showing up at WrestleMania earlier this year. The star faced Randy Orton at the Show of Shows. The Viper was looking for an opponent in the lead-up to WrestleMania this year. SmackDown general manager Nick Aldis assured him of a worthy opponent at the event. When Randy came out for his match, Joe Hendry showed up with the TNA World Heavyweight Championship for a singles match. Randy ended up winning the match, but it was great exposure for TNA as well. During the interview, Maclin said that it was incredible to see the TNA World title at WrestleMania. He praised Joe Hendry for carrying the title and elevating it to a higher level. The star was happy to see the relationship between TNA and WWE helping both companies grow. When you've been doing this long enough, you kind of have some idea, thoughts on things that are creatively happening. Obviously, it was a surprise for everyone, but it was also just awesome to see the TNA World title on WrestleMania. Did you ever think that would happen? Even for it to be on the Royal Rumble previously as well with Joe. He did such a good job carrying it and bringing it to the heights that it needed to get the exposure for the company. And here we are on the cusp of a new distribution and TV deal at some point. From what Carlos keeps saying, it's happening at some point. That only helps us. That's been the good partnership that we've had with the WWE so far. It's the working relationship where we're helping each other. During the interview, Maclin also spoke about AJ Styles' memorable return to TNA at Slammiversary. Remember to embed the video and credit Sportskeeda for the transcript if you use the quotes from this article. Cody Rhodes. Roman Reigns shared emotional backstage conversation. WWE Champion reveals intimate details undisputed. WWE Champion Cody Rhodes recently revealed details of his personal conversation with Roman Reigns. The OTC is the American Nightmare's biggest rival in the Stamford-based promotion. After Cody Rhodes returned to World Wrestling Entertainment in 2022, he was trying to finish his story by dethroning Roman Reigns as the undisputed WWE Champion. Rhodes failed to win against Reigns at WrestleMania 39, but redeemed himself a year later at WrestleMania XL by claiming the gold. Although the two stars haven't faced each other in recent times, they are still considered each other's biggest rivals. During a recent interview on ESPN's Unsportsmanlike ahead of Wrestlepalooza, Cody Rhodes revealed a personal conversation he had with Roman Reigns. The American Nightmare admitted that he doesn't talk a lot with the OTC, but the latter once said something to him that has stuck with him. Rhodes said Reigns told him that WWE's big partnership with ESPN was a payoff for everything his father and the OG Bloodline leader's father had done for the business, and they now needed to bring their A game to take pro wrestling to new heights. We don't talk a lot, but he said something to me that really stuck out with me, and it's very sincere. It's that WWE and pro wrestling in general are going to such a big platform like ESPN. It's really everything that our dads ever worked for, so that's always kind of there. They did it all, and then we get to revel in this wonderful success, so we better bring it. He said Cody Rhodes will be in action at WWE Wrestlepalooza, unlike Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is currently out of in-ring competition after he was brutally assaulted by Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker at Clash in Paris. The OTC could make a surprise return at Wrestlepalooza during the USO's Clash with the Vision, but he is not scheduled for a match. On the other hand, Cody Rhodes will be in action at the upcoming premium live event. The American Nightmare is set to face Drew McIntyre in a singles match for the undisputed WWE Championship. It remains to be seen who will come out on top between Rhodes and McIntyre at Wrestlepalooza this weekend. On the other hand, Cody Rhodes will be in action at the upcoming premium live event. The American Nightmare is set to face Drew McIntyre in a singles match for the undisputed WWE Championship. It remains to be seen who will come out on top between Rhodes and McIntyre at Wrestlepalooza this weekend.